Coming at ya from the web's #1 animated horror host show, Joe Bob Briggs gives 4 stars. Ride with Deadwest.
Just gotta face my fears and shoot it in the face.
Mandy.
Oh, suck it.
Their goat from hell, Billy.
They're worshiping the little guy like he's a king or something.
And the rest of their gang at the Howling Grubbin Spirits as they tear horror a new a-hole.
And we end the movie with a face that truly represents everything that sums up Whitney at this moment.
With straight shooting reviews of your favorite B-movies. Boobs are just a distraction from how bad a movie is.
Works every time, too.
And two-fisted sci-fighting rodeo adventures in the wild, weird West.
I recommend our show to folks believing anything can be a killer, those who can openly laugh at a smoking monkey, and cinephile sadists, but what do I know? I like killer tomato movies.
ScreamingSoup. If you're not laughing by now, you're already dead inside.
Previously on ScreamingSoup.
It's all for you, Billy!
Dingling Dixies!
Where the hell are my puppets?
You know, I got to satisfy the need for feed, you know what I'm saying? Cooked about as tough as jerky, though.
You're eating Blood Freak!
Say what?
Oh, looks like she played fetch with an ugly stick and was beaten with it.
Mandy, I love you, but as a ghost, you're a lot safer now than me and Billy. Tony Todd.
What?
You've been invited to host at HorrorHound's Virtual Film Festival.
Can't watch much more of this. It's not scary, it's just shit. Paper mache and painted laser rays. Dumbass monsters made of clay. If you want to scream, come scream with me. ScreamingSoup, ScreamingSoup. If you want to scream, come scream with me. ScreamingSoup, ScreamingSoup. What the hell is this supposed to be? Action, romance, or sci-fi comedy? I just don't have fucking time for this shit. Bring on the blood and show me the tits. If you wanna scream, come scream with me. ScreamingSoup, ScreamingSoup. If you wanna scream, come scream with me. I'm here! Out of the way, slowpants! Horror host coming through! I ain't paying for that! Out of my face! Woo! Just in time! Well, howdy there, Scream Freaks! The name's Deadwest, better known as the world's first fully animated horror host, and I'm incredibly honored to be here with y'all, hosting this block of quick scares from my favorite fright mag, HorrorHound! Coming at you dead from our limbo dimension we here call the Crosslands. Welcome to my favorite drinking hole, the Howling Grubbin Spirits, where my partner Bailey and I have wild Weird West adventures, reviewing lesser celebrated B-movies from yesteryear and today. Yes sir, if these walls could talk, they'd tell you all about the sweet hoedowns we had in here, from big top bar brawls to an explosive crossover in Full Moon Empire, but all that's gonna pale in comparison to the virtual grab bag of fun-sized horror we got in store for y'all tonight. Courtesy of HorrorHound's Virtual Film Festival, we proudly present the now just wait a fucking minute block of flicks, representing a top-shelf collection of bite-sized horrors that test the very time limit of terror with as little film as possible. Speaking of waiting a fucking minute, my ghostly girlfriend was supposed to be here for this. Billy, have you seen Mandy? She wanted to co-host this thing with me, but I ain't seen hide nor hair of her anywhere. I reckon we best look for her. My unleaded needs topping off anyway. While we're busy playing hide and shriek, let's go ahead and dig into our first mini-movie featuring another solo act. Mandy!
There you are, my suckspot skeleton. You up for hosting some real scares in the Virtual Film Fest for our friends at HorrorHound?
Fashionably late as always, love. It's already started.
Oh, hi, everybody. I'm Mandy. Welcome to the Howl Inn, our habitual haunt for weird Wild West adventures, and...
I already said that.
Let's get going, then. You know the saying, there's an app for that.
We just came back from that flick.
I bet there's an app to remind you to tell me what's happening. Next, you're gonna tell me you've already showed them how adorable my little Billy Goat baby is.
You are so spoiled. What's all that racket about?
That racket would be Doc Rex. He heard about the film fest and brought one of his curious creations from his lab to add to the excitement.
Sweet! Let's go check it out!
Don't you owe me something first?
If my scream dream insists. We'll catch up with you in a while, Billy.
I mean introducing the next film.
Well, sure. Take it away!
You'll have to excuse him. Some buckaroos aren't lucky enough to be haunted by an amorous apparition like me, especially not the guy in our next short.
Howdy, Rex. Heard you dragged in some new doodad that could blow up in our faces.
If not glue, the very bonds that keep your molecules from spinning into the emptiness of space.
I've been talking you up, Doc. Let's see it.
I give you the Vroom 6000.
What game show you left this from?
It's actually one of my pet projects I pulled out of storage after hearing the news about HorrorHound's Virtual Film Festival. This is the perfect opportunity for a field test.
Well, how's that?
You're not making the most of this virtual experience. Why settle for a mundane movie night from the bleakness of home when you can enjoy your favorite entertainment on your own terms? Want to see an IMAX movie in 3D without being forced to obey a seating chart? How about a dirty movie the way it's meant to be seen? Or why not go all out and go to a drive-in on the moon?
Wait, that looks like fun.
You want to try it out?
I don't know. How many monkeys lost their lives to bring us this miracle in couch potato science?
You know I stopped using monkeys after I crossed that one with a lawnmower that ruined my face.
Wow, okay. Poor monkey. Can you just tell me if this is safe?
There's still a few bugs being worked out, but death hasn't been among any of the side effects from the trials.
Well, sounds like good odds to me. We might be signing our afterlives away in the name of shits and giggles, but can't be any worse than what happens to these folks running into a bunch of monsters. Kick your boots up and take a gander at HorrorHound's next quickie. Saddle up, gang, we're going in!
You think this is really a good time to risk the festival with some over-the-top Viewmaster? What if you two get hurt?
Well, I'm already dead, and he's an indestructible doomsday beast from hell. What's the worst that can happen to us? Hit me!
Initiating sequence.
Jumpin' jack-o'-lanterns, he did it! We're watching movies on the moon! Wow! 3D food tastes just like the real thing. You must feel the same way you're packing those pixels away.
Help!
Lay off the snacks already, Billy. You're going to hurt somebody.
Come again? Quiet down, amigo. I can't hear Mandy over here. Some kind of interference. And even worse is fucking with our virtual film fest experience, Green Freaks. We better nip this in the bud before it gets any worse. While we hunt down this itch you gotta scratch, check out this other fella's investigation of a weird sound. You gotta see to disbelieve. And it's getting louder over here. You see anything, Billy? Tarnations! What the hell are those?
Deadwest, Billy.
What's the deal? We working with dial-up here or something? I don't know, but their appetite looks a lot neater than yours. Speaking of bad eating habits, Green Freaks, let's squeeze in a quickie with our next in line for the film fest. What do you say?
Deadwest, why aren't you answering me?
Mandy, am I glad to hear your...
The disconnect of the programs.
No, so there's something different about these two.
Who are they?
Uh-oh. You two need to get out of there, now.
I don't understand.
They're viruses, some of the worst. They make Y2K and the I Love You bug look like level 1 Dr. Mario.
Do you hear that? Run!
Like where?
Who is he talking to?
Can it be you have an outside line?
That nerd talk for a phone or something?
Render me shocked he does.
Pass on tickets out to this sheet of hardware and back to the web.
After we finish feeding here, of course.
Well, just what the hell does that mean?
It means I can reach you up every gig of RAM in here to a crippling halt. We're gonna use your connection here to keep the buffet going through the rest of the internet.
That gonna put a hiccup in us streaming HorrorHound's Film Festival?
After we infect the web and corrupt every CPU connected to it, yes.
Then, partner, them sound like fighting words to me.
What are you doing?
Last I checked, we're still in the thick of a film festival, and I ain't letting no digi-cootie spreading party crashers wreck that. We owe it to the Scream Freaks and HorrorHound Weekend to keep the show rolling. Alright, you parasitic varmints. I'm gonna give you to the end of this next flick to get your fugly, no-good thoraxes out of here before I force feed you a face full of hot lasers. See you in a bit, Scream Freaks. Looks like things are gonna get nasty. No! Buffering bug bites! Talk about a close shave. Putrid polecats, Billy! Guess we ain't as tough as we think in VR.
I hear them over here.
You're losing your touch letting those two get away, disconnects. Maybe you're getting outdated.
You'll be obsolete long before me, Slowed. Now fan out. We need that line out of here.
What I wouldn't do for a fast set of wheels right now. Kinda like the ride in our next flick, we better play while there's still a chance. Well, the good news is we know how these sucker-punching bastards work now. The squatty one slows you down while the bigger one swoops in for the kill. Just gotta wait for him to make the first move. Mandy, y'all doing this?
Rex?
The bugs are tearing through the system looking for you. It's becoming more unstable, which puts the film festival at greater risk for being terminated.
Deadwest behind you!
Peeper's peeled. His partner's gotta be close. Oh, are you fucking kidding me?
Not bad, but I'm an all-or-nothing kind of girl.
Come on, Billy, let's get!
All this virtual carnage, it's literally too much. I know how important this short film fest is, but Deadwest and Billy are irreplaceable. We need to pull them out of there in a hurry, so let's keep it short and look at our next film.
Stupid Rex and his busted-ass tech. Well, I hope he hears me. My favorite horror mag asked me to host one block, and I put their whole stream at risk. Yeah, great. Ah! Simmer down! Yeesh! I know you're on edge after all this happened, but we gotta stay frosty. Get it cut out!
Billy, stop trying to kill those kitties.
You know they're not real.
You know I'm more of a goat person, but I still don't like to see any animal hurt.
What's going on here, guys? There's a cat juggling virus we gotta fight now or something?
The viruses have compromised the system's security. All kinds of malware are finding its way in and disrupting the system with all manner of glitches like the one you're looking at.
So things are getting worse?
If I don't upload an antivirus, HorrorHound stream will be ruined without any hope of finishing the festival.
Then what are you waiting for?
Deadwest and Billy's avatars have been corrupted by the viruses. I run it now. They'll be wiped out with them, turning both into brain-dead vegetables. You two need to exit the program.
And leave those suckers alone long enough to fuck up the festival before your antivirus finishes doing his thing? Not a chance in hell. You just pump that techno jargon in here to keep the films playing without a hitch, and I'll keep those bugs busy on my end. You know, I think this case of deja vu gives me an idea for saving the festival yet, Scream Freaks. While I pull a plan out of my tailbone, keep your fangs crossed as next flick's free of any Matrix anomalies. Ugh.
Come out, wherever you are. I want to know what your codes taste like.
You always did think with your stomach.
You ready? Here goes nothing, Screen Freaks. Hey! Bug brains! Get it while it's hot!
Like deleting files in a trash bin. What?
Let loose, Billy!
What the? Oh, there's too many to eat through.
You insignificant pest.
Just in the nick of time, love!
Don't count your blessings yet. Rex says he's not sure it's enough, so we probably want to move this festival along. That security sweep's coming fast, Deadwest. You better get out while you can.
Ready to go home? Wait, come back! I need help doing that!
While we wait for my crazy cowboy to come back, let's appreciate some horrifying art. Oh, Billy, my baby, you're safe. Deadwest, you back yet?
How do you feel?
Transform.
What's the problem, man? Guys! One of the bugs jumped me! I'm still in here! What's that racket?
I'm no techno-CDC scientist, but I think you've just been bojacked by a virus.
In the meantime, the antivirus is closing in fast! How about we buy me some time with another short, Screen Freaks? Let's derail my pin and doom with our next to last flick. Damn, that didn't buy me any time at all!
That's you responsible for this.
I'm getting antsy here.
Hold tight, we'll get you back.
Not if I permanently delete him first.
No!
Tequila worm, wake up! What's on the motion, hombre?
What the Matrix are you?
Hey, you're not the boss, man!
Get off me!
We did it!
Boy, that was a close one. But it ain't over yet, Screen Freaks. Let's wrap this shindig up with our final flick we fought so hard to show, featuring a fella on a different kind of runaround.
Is that you this time, DW?
Except no substitute.
Antivirus upload complete. Detected threats to system deleted.
Well, we reached the end of our block, Screen Freaks, and none too soon. Took some two-fisted grit and a little bit of TV-educated understanding of how computers work, but we managed to see every one of these fantastic shorts in all their flash-in-the-pan glory. Hated we had all them technical difficulties pestering us along the way, but these things come with the territory when you stream live.
We want to thank the terrorizing talents behind HorrorHound for allowing us to be part of their party with this film fest. And thanks to the filmmakers and especially you, the viewers, for joining us on this streaming adventure.
And you bet your bottom token there's a bunch more where all that came from. Hunt us down at ScreamingSoup.com, subscribe to our YouTube channel featuring a lot more adventures and reviews, and hit us up on Twitter if you ever want to yap about some monster movie you saw.
Stay tuned. More of HorrorHound's Virtual Film Fest is streaming your way.
See you later, Screen Freaks! Well, howdy there, Scream Freaks. Well, thank you kindly for watching, and help yourself to more servings of Screaming Soup by visiting our site at ScreamingSoup.com. You can read our weekly updates, character bios, and interviews, catch up on past episodes, browse our store, and drool over the howling hottie of the week. If you want to scream at us, just holler at ScreamingSoup@gmail.com, and don't forget to stalk us through social media, conveniently linked at the top of the site.